So last month, right, I was supposed to close my first deal in real estate. It's a rental of a shop lot. The rental is very small, it's only 1,000, but it's a first deal, so it's a very significant one. But before I could collect the booking from the tenant, the tenant came and see everything. Just about to collect booking ni, agreements all prepared. The landlord suddenly just tell me, oh, I don't want to rent it out anymore lah. I decided not to rent it out anymore. No reason given, just decided not to rent out anymore. Okay? So didn't deal with the landlord directly lah. Okay? So I just deal with his family member. Okay? Very close family member. Can consider his son. Does this happen? Yeah, it does. When you are just about to swallow, it's already in your mouth already. You're just about to swallow and it's got taken away from you. It happens a few times in my career as well. When I got a few times where the customer actually signed the offer letter for housing loan. I met the customer actually signed the housing loan offer letter. When I go back to office, customers suddenly tell me, hey Kenny, I don't want to buy the house anymore. I cancel. Or I got the other unit actually approved and actually don't want to buy a house. So still okay lah, okay? But the worst one that you can get is the customer that tell you, hey Kenny, cancel the loan. The other one actually approved, Tiger Bank approved a much lower rate than yours. Sign already, you know. What can you do? Nothing, right? You can't whine, you can't angry. But what you can do is to just tell the customer off lah. When in banking, right, I recall like 1 year I got like once, sure got this kind of customer once one. And it's no different everywhere you go, especially if you're in sales. So why this happens? When this happens, right, what happens is that I'll get very frustrated. I'll get so worked up and frustrated, and I will just tell the customer off lah. At one point, I remember I was so angry. The customer was overseas, actually came and signed and then went overseas, tell me want to cancel. From overseas, text me want to cancel. So I ignored everything. I ignored the calls, I ignored the calls from overseas, I ignored the wife call, I ignored everybody's call. I just don't want to do anything. I was so angry, you know, until the customer had to send like a relative, his brother I think, to my branch, you know, because I gave him my name card in banking. So to my branch and look for me. Call office also, nobody pick up. Okay, by that time we were not in the office, we were in the meeting, so nobody pick up. He sent someone to actually my branch just to get me to cancel. So until that point, lucky my boss, right, was very nice. My boss actually really protected a lot, and he actually talked to the customer and asked me what's happening. And that time I just said okay, I canceled the deal, the application deal. I just didn't want to entertain the flirt honestly. So I just told my boss like that upfront. Then he's like, I was expecting him to actually berate me and just start scolding me. So he was like, Kenny is like, okay, never mind, you did it right. Okay, never mind, I talk to the customer. Next time this kind of things happen you don't do at this okay? Just like that, you know. And I respected him for that you know. He was really very nice, and he knows how people actually feel and he managed people very well. So he took personally to actually call the customer, talk to the customer and say it's already done, cancel. Okay, give him the email, someone cancel everything. So I'm very grateful to have bosses like that, you know. So why am I telling you this story? The reason it happens is because most of the time, like me, if I reflect back why it happens, is because I got not enough leads. So if I got not enough leads, I'm working on very, very little leads to hit my target. I get so worked up because every lead, if fall through, I will not hit my target. Like for example, my loan I need to close is 3 million a month. So 1 month, right, maybe I do like 6 500k loans. 6 500k approval. It doesn't mean that you accept that my offer, right? My bank's offer. So this case is a very big offer lah. It's a 1.5, and then that month I only have like 1 or 2 only, and what, and that month also is like if I don't hit my target, then no commission. So that is a problem. If you have like too little leads, right, you'll be too focused on that lead. You get very stressed up, you get frustrated, and it shows in your activities. It really shows. I was so frustrated, I was so worked up. I even put the pressure on the agent to actually close the deal as fast as possible before the person fly. So that's what I did. So it's my fault, okay? And I realized over the years, right, it's because sometimes, right, when you're not enough leads, this is what you do. The good way to handle this is when, because you need to actually share with the person firmly, not saying, oh, okay lah, never mind, and let the person off the hook. Okay, I think as salesperson, right, especially in Malaysia lah, you're very scared of customer complaint one, especially if you're working in a corporate, because when customer complain, definitely management will say it's your fault. You are the salesperson, right? You handle the customer, it's your fault. Everything is also your fault. You expect your manager, your sales manager, to be like my manager. My manager so understanding. No, most of the managers are there to cari makan, just to earn money. So if you are in sales today, you can definitely relate. Okay. But here I am in self-employed capacity, so I control myself lah. I did not want to talk to this son, the guy's son like this, the owner's son like this, because I know the owner's son himself, right, actually feel very guilty already, because the owner's son, before everything is done, close everything, the owner's son and me actually we work very well together. Okay, he's not an agent, but we are friends lah. Honestly, we go a lot of places. Then he gives me a lot like sharing about advice and property, real estate. We do with investments, real estate together, and he asked me like the procedures, everything. All I give for free. Okay, and he even like said, hey, you know what? Since you actually do so much work, can I just come appoint you as my agent? You do lah. I pay you the commission to that level. Okay, so I understand how his point of view and how he feels. I did not actually tell him lah. He knows lah. He knows. Okay, it's very different from the way I act when I was a banker. Okay, that case that I shared with you, right, was the most extreme I can remember. After that case, when I move to a new bank, actually there's a few more cases happen, and there's even one I remember, right, morning I went to sign at sales gallery 10 a.m. in the morning. Come back 1 hour later, 2 hours later, sorry. The sales gallery is in KL, my office is in Sapa, So just come back at 12 o'clock, right, after lunch, just get a text and say want to cancel. Because the brother-in-law, who's actually the investor, who's controlling the deal, actually took 2 units. So both units they sent for loan. They want the other unit that I was processing, but it's actually the other bank approved. So they canceled mine and took the other bank. So when I read that, I was told, never mind lah, just okay lah. You want cancel lo, never mind lo. What to do? I was more calm and more like, it's okay lah. It happens because I have more leads. But what I did not actually let go was that I tell the customer nicely. I said, okay, I can cancel this, but the credit cards is yours. Okay? Yeah, I do get some incentive for credit cards, and I do get KPI for credit cards. That's the least I can ask for. If you cancel and then I got nothing, I also cannot do anything. But at least I ask and I tell it's like it really is a hard case to approve. So I said, I hope that you appreciate my effort, and you can cancel. I'll cancel for you, no problem. But the credit card is yours. Just use it for maybe 6 months, then you can cancel. Okay? So I just told the customer that. Customer also understanding. Customer also feel bad. She's the one that signed, but she get the husband to talk to me. She's so bad. She feels so bad. Okay? That is what I can remember lah. So one is you have not enough leads. So when you have not enough leads, right, you get stressed up, you get frustrated, and you stress people out. And not just yourself, your stress will go out to other people, and you will pressure people to actually sign on the dotted lines. Okay, so the cure to all this is very simple. It's just have more leads. So when these kind of things happen, other than getting more leads to cure this, maybe it's trying to tell you that it's not your road. You know, it sounds cliche, but if it's not because of that cancellation, then I realized, okay, there's a certain type of group of customers that I want to deal with. There's a certain kind of group that I don't want to deal with. Okay, it's not about whether I'm fussy or not, well, whether it's whether it's not worth my time or not. It's just a mentality that I cannot gel with these people. So perhaps that is something that you can examine. Okay, maybe it's trying to tell you something, because if you try to go that road, right, and you get blocked once, it's okay lah. You get blocked few times, right, maybe it's time to rechange your strategy, rethink your strategy. Okay, so last month this deal actually cancelled. Actually, it's a blessing in disguise, because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have actually made the decision to switch agencies, and also made the decision to have some switch in my business and drop everything else just to focus on this business. Okay, it wouldn't ignite that fire in me. Of course, the running low bank account is one, but besides the point, I just want to share with you that other than having more leads that you can handle, perhaps another point of view that you can look at is maybe you need to rethink your strategy. Maybe this area is not suitable for you. Maybe this kind of clients that you deal with, is not suitable for you. I'm not saying that these people are rich, poor, or no, not the kind of things. I'm saying that you as a salesperson, right, we always neglect these kind of things. I notice a lot. I don't know about you, but to me, right, even though I'm a sales, I do banking sales and mortgage sales, there are sometimes there are real clients, there are clients that I cannot stand. I really cannot stand, and I don't want to do their business. Kenny, you do at least, you so lazy, you will die starving. Yeah, they may be right, but actually dealing with them bring my blood pressure higher, and I get sick. Okay, I get so frustrated dealing with these people, the negative energy that is hands on me. So I realized that this is a problem. I am the problem. Okay, so I cannot deal with these people. I just cut them off. I say, you deal with my colleague. So maybe it's something to do with you, for you as well, because I think in this business, or in doing any business, we've been told that you need to learn how to deal with everyone. But let me ask you this, you come to real estate, you come to do your own business. Don't you think that the freedom to work with who you want is also part of being a freedom? Because at corporate, you got no choice. Your boss is an asshole, the client is an asshole. You have to deal with them, because you're not the client to say, I want to speak to your manager, and you will get the blame for all it, right? I mean, typical corporate culture. So for me, whenever you feel that way, perhaps you need to rethink your strategy. You might want to say, hey, I know I gel with this kind of people, and you need to identify, like, these people, who are they? Are they business owners? Are they investors? Are they first-time home buyers? What kind of property they buy? What are they looking for? What's their level of preparedness? So you need to know these kind of buyers. Once you know that these are the buyers that you love to deal with, you will naturally feel very motivated. Okay, so that's why you need to rethink your strategy. Second one is, I know it's very cliche to say that, but you believe in the abundance mindset. Okay, if today you put in the effort, you put in the right effort, right place, the result will come. Not just effort. Effort can mean anything. You put in the wrong effort, you will not get the result you want. You put in the right effort with the right guidance, it will come. Okay? So these days, right, especially if real estate agents, you have deals that fell through halfway, your co-agent bully you lah, this kind of things is all learning curve lah. So I hope that sharing helps. The bottom line is focus on generating leads, because having more leads that you can handle is always a good problem. Yeah, don't have to worry about it, because the law of averages always been, you can be an average salesperson, average real estate agent, but still close a lot if you have a lot of leads. Okay, so this is Kenny here from Profit Stories, and I'll see you again next video.